Hello everyone, I am Galvin Ramsamy, Commercial Director at JurisTax Group. And today I have Mr. James with us, the person behind People Power. So James, can you tell us a bit more about People Power?
It's great to be here. So People Power is the first training company or business learning company in Mauritius that is 100% dedicated to business simulations and interactive learning. So quite simply, we believe that people who are not engaged, who are not having fun, who are not practicing what they do, are just filling a space in a training room. And we are here to change that, to make sure that learning is applicable and interactive, and that we learn with others by doing and not just by listening to someone passively.
Okay, and what set your company apart from the other learning service providers, I'll say?
Well, we work with the best business simulation providers in the world. We have partnerships from Sweden, from the US, from Canada, and we also develop our own programs. The biggest difference, I think, is a little bit the famous quote by Alfred Mercier. That's kind of our motto, is what you learn with pleasure, you never forget. Right?
True.
So for us, it's about, you should walk out of a learning session feeling like you were active, like you were building the puzzle yourself, like you were creating stuff, that you were learning from others. I hate to see people drive all across the island, all across the world, to sit in a room and watch something that really could have been a video. So for me, that's just silly. And I think what we need to do is really, as our name says, leverage people power. If you think of the best learning experiences you've had, it's typically been with other people, figuring things out, being active, being engaged yourself. And that's what we're going to bring to the market.
Yeah, this engagement with people. Okay. So James, can you just give us an example how People Power has helped a business to elevate the standards or even achieve their business objectives?
So we work with one of the biggest telecoms companies in the African continent, and we created a series of learning experiences and a set of learning environments, virtual whiteboards, collaborative sessions, where they redeveloped all of their most important customer journeys over a year, combining application and learning. And we've done that with many companies locally as well, where we've focused on, for example, working with an IT leadership team. How can they apply agile leadership principles in the team, but not as a passive experience, learning something, applying it, engaging, role-playing things, learning through simulation. And that's what's really important to us.
Okay, so you tell me Africa, you tell me local, you tell me IT industry, and what are the markets and also the industries which you serve usually?
So we work a lot in financial services, we work a lot in technology. We've also worked in mining and in, for example, companies that are in the hospitality industry. Our base is Mauritius, and I think that's where we're really excited about, because I think Mauritius is well placed to be a center of learning, a center of experiential learning for the whole continent. So we are represented in Africa as well. We do quite a lot of work in East Africa, South Africa, and hopefully we will also be working more broadly in the Indian Ocean region. But at the moment, this is our home, this is our base, and we are super excited about learning in Mauritius.
Exactly, and JurisTax has accompanied People Power in his establishment. So could you tell us a bit more how we have helped you in your endeavors?
That's an interesting thing, because Mauritius on the one hand is trying to make it so easy for people to set up businesses.
Exactly.
But my learning has also been that you need a good partner to be able to do that. For us, one of the most attractive parts of being in Mauritius is the very supportive regulatory and even funding environment for learning on the island. And for that, I think having a good partner that helps us with the compliance, helps us with the registration, and also helped us with the establishment of a lot of important things in Mauritius. I think Mauritius is unique that it is really a country where if you do things the right way, it becomes super easy. And I think that's what I've found a good partner in JurisTax with as well.
Okay, thank you for the kind words, James. And I know you're a global citizen, you move around everywhere, but we have also helped you in obtaining your residence permit in Mauritius. So how is your experience so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the most important things for me is not to be here as a visitor, to be here as a resident, to be the director of my own organization, to actually invest actively in the country and use it as a base for the continent. And I think in that sense, obtaining first my residence based on a property investment, but also recently on the basis of the investment in the business has been crucial for that. I think it's important, if we want to operate from Mauritius, that we are registered here, that we are resident here, and that we operate here as a Mauritian business. And for that, JurisTax has been really valuable in helping us with us.
So thank you very much, James, for this kind interview.
Thank you. It's great to be here.